allegedly. It's just the word allegedly. It's what I heard allegedly. It's on the street allegedly. I sing to the beat allegedly. 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 It's what I heard allegedly. It's just the word allegedly. Don't blame, don't sue allegedly. It won't help you allegedly. Allegedly. Allegedly.
Bitch, one of you was flat. These heifers have awards now. The Twatty Awards. I wonder what YouTube thinks of the word twat. So the winners were chosen by the listeners and not them. Well, let's see what their group of pink toes has to pontificate on. Most iconic quote from last year: receipts, proof, timeline. I will allow it. I'll allow it. That is a good one from 2024. I think the most memorable. Oh, they're doing one for each franchise. Jersey, you subpoenaed the wrong bitch. I don't remember that one. Real Housewives of OC. There's the door, Shannon Bedore. No, I'm sorry. Just because door and door in the sentence, it's not a read. And then another one from Salt Lake City. That looks like high body count hair, but sweetie, that was from this year. High body count hair was a couple of weeks ago. That was 2025, so that doesn't count. Y'all can't even follow the rules on your own damn award show. How twatty. Okay, so her and Angie K apparently both have horses. So Angie K is going to do some high body count hair for her. Teddy said, what is high body count considered? I think it's all about how the bodies fall. For instance, if you cheat with your horse trainer while his wife is pregnant, that's a different level of body. That counts as 3 or 4 bodies, when you're breaking up multiple marriages, your own and another's. That's what I would say. I feel like if you're single, it doesn't matter. But when you're ruining other people's families, that's when it counts. I never thought I'd say this. I actually have a modicum of respect for Tamra Judge. She said, well, in my adult life, I have Simon and Eddie. But before that, in the 90s, in my 20s and 30s, I lost count. And I'm like, you know what? I respect it. I respect it. It's like, since I've, been married, like, no, it ain't been no bunch of men. But before, had to try on a couple shoes. Ah! She said last 20 years it's been 2. Teddy said same. We know your ass lying. Oh, we know. Why y'all even brought this up? Numbers don't matter. Now they're talking about they first, honey, we don't need to go that far back in time. Y'all was in high school. This was when I was being born. This was the 80s. We don't need to go this far back. Ha! Teddy says, my number is higher than 12, but lower than 20. And Tamara said, mine could be higher, but I can't remember that far back. Most iconic moment. Dorit smoking in the car, Mary trying to get into the bat mitzvah, and the gondola ride from hell in Mexico. Ooh, and Marge sending Teresa funeral flowers. Again, Dorit was this year. That was this year. So, no, Dorit can't win. I'm going to say Marge for the funeral flowers. My respect for you has died. That was priceless. Iconic confessional looks. Gina, hands down, with the worst confessional of the season. Runner-up Bronwyn with her Lucho Libre look. Chanel Ayan was also mentioned for her Afro of Roses, but Dubai ain't on no more, so they don't count. Best season. I would say Salt Lake City. Orange County was good this year, I have to admit, but Salt Lake City. I can't believe Jersey was even mentioned. Villain of the year. Jen Aiden. She's best of the year. She's not a villain. She's a shithead. Monica, hands down, Monica. I mean, that was an iconic one season wonder. Oh, and Alexis Bellino, a good runner-up. A good runner-up. There's the door, Shannon Bedore. Well, Bravo said, there's the door, Alexis Bellino. So next year we won't have to see you. Bigger villain, Jen Shaw or Monica Garcia? Jen, because she hurt the elderly. That's a special kind of shithead. Who would you rather be friends with? Neither. I don't want either one of them heifers calling my phone. Oh my God, they almost got kicked out of BravoCon because they tried to be friends with Jen Shaw. No, that's the tea they need to tell. Best friend of Alexis Bellino. Best friend of the patriarchy, maybe. Best friend of that old man Flap John Jansen. Brittany from Salt Lake City or Jacqueline. With friends like those, you don't need enemies. I'm going to say none of you. None of you are worth the tape used to record you. Although we don't record on tape anymore, you know what I mean. My friend used to always laugh at me when I would say tape it because he is 10 years younger. I'm with Tamara. I can't believe it for once. Miami has been off for so long, it's time for it to come back on. Bunions on the table. Step into the bedside with bunions on the kitchen table. Ooh, would you rather date Marcus Jordan or Lenny Hochstein? Talk about between Scylla and Charybdis. And I will be getting on the Greek tragedy soon. But Scylla and Charybdis. I'm gonna have to go with Lenny. He got enough money where he could cheat in peace, and he's not on cocaine. Cocaine. It'll mess up your brain. Cocaine. Oh, and you can get free work. Yeah, because I need a new chin. Best new housewife. Well, we have Stacey Bronwyn. Girl, I don't even remember if Kay had a flute or was a friend of, but not enough information to apply. That's what I'll just say for her. You don't have enough to apply. You need more credits. You're going to have to take a couple more classes, come back next semester and apply for graduation. I don't remember anybody from Miami because I missed out on Miami. Gone over Potomac. Everybody was new and everybody sucked on New York. So New York doesn't count. Dubai doesn't count. Bose. I'm enjoying her so much so far, even though she doesn't have enough episodes to qualify. She won. Even though she doesn't qualify because her series is more, it is Bose. But I don't know who these pink toes gonna vote for, and I don't give a shitty. Oh, they said Bose isn't there because it's 2024. Clearly Bose would win. So they all right, for once we on the same page. Making fetch happen. Oh, Katie from OC versus Bronwyn. Katie. I will say, Katie Bronwyn, you were just, I was so much of you. I honestly, if you didn't come back, I'd be okay. I would be okay. You're going to have to grow on me again. Oh, Raquel from New York. Yeah, New York don't count. Raquel, you were great, but this is a group project and the rest of your group ain't show up. Twat of the year. Twat of the year. What is that? Does that mean we like you? So it's Angie, Bronwyn, Mary, and Dorit. And the fact that 3 of them are Salt Lake City shows, Salt Lake is that girl. They need to have a longer Salt Lake season. Get your Atlanta on. I want those girls here for half the damn year. We need a 23 episode order with a 4-part reunion. Girl, Teddy said, that's a wake-up call to all of the franchises, including yours. What is it like not to have a franchise, Teddy? Inquiring minds want to know. Jesus, if I could go to any other franchise, I would go to Salt Lake City in a heartbeat. They don't want you on OC. They don't want you in Beverly Hills. How many states are they going to kick you out of? Now you're going to try to get on Salt Lake City and fuck that up? Oh, they said if the entire cast was competing on a competition show, who would win? And Tamara said, I've been talking about doing that for years. That is a good idea. Like, these girls are famous enough now where they would be a crossover for Survivor or whatnot. But I also see them being like, I'm not doing that. And I kind of like them that they wouldn't have to. Monique would be like, that little check? Fuck that. They said, well, Bose has had more real jobs than anybody I know. Sutton Sneaky. Girl, don't let me end up liking this heifer. I'll cuss you out 1 minute and then be like, okay, I agree with you in the next. Housewives Rushmore. So they're saying Kyle, Teddy said Ramona, and Tamara said Ramona, and Teddy said no. Smart. For me, Nene, Crone Gunvalson, Bethany Ankle. They're like also including Kenya and Giselle. I'll allow it. I will allow it. I would say if there was a fifth face, it would be Giselle or Kenya. Oh, who would you cast on next season's Traders? Of course, Teddy wants to be on. Lord, you always want to be, but never are. Who would I want to see? Bethany Ankle. Yeah. Oh, she's so shrill. She's so shrill. She would be insufferable. Jennifer Aiden. More insufferable. Nene. Why not? Nene and Cynthia. Get the gang back together. Was Teresa already on Traders? I kind of feel like she was. Maybe she wasn't. I'll say Marge and Raquel, since I don't know about New York, babe. But I think they're going to bring her back. I think they're going to force all those heifers on us again. If they do, I'm going to slap Andy's eyes straight. She wants Candace, and Candace is supposed to be coming on. I don't know how Candace would be on Traders. I don't know if I want her to be a faithful or a traitor. I just don't know if I'm ready for triangles and soliloquies yet. I'm enjoying her taking time off with motherhood. Oh, Lisa Barlow. They said they know Erica too well, but we know Erica gonna end up there because she sure need the check. Would Erica be traitor or villain or faithful? I say let her be a faithful because they get the housewives out so damn early. You want them to be wrong. So she wants to do a dating life show with Erica and Kyle. She said Rinna, but I'm like, Rinna has a husband. Y'all are the ones that lost your husbands. Oh, okay. Tamara says you get to sit down with Alan and tell him what you want to be and why. So you do get a little bit of choice, but, they pick. So you at least get to plead your case, rather. Oh, I forgot Tamara was on the show and her and Rob tied for third out. Which 3 New York cast members would you keep? That's it. There's no third. All right. Well, that was pretty much it. And I'm going to see you soon for love and hip hop. So tell